We're in Greece. So all these trucks getting out. Gorgeous landscape. It's fantastic. And tour bus. In Greece, still. We're doing the same thing as we did last time, with a couple hours on the road, half-hour stop, a couple hours on the road, half-hour stop. But so far so good today. It's really not bad. Greece is gorgeous. It's similar to Italy, but kind of, I mean, just gorgeous in a different way. Love all of this stuff. I'm gonna run in now and find Lauren and see if we can get a snack at this place. So this is the first time Lauren and I have ever been to Greece. I think I mentioned that earlier in the video. I'm kind of in love with it. Like, this might be cooler than Italy. Sorry, Italy. Rome's amazing. Pompeii was spectacular. But this is just awesome. I went and had a gyro. I bought an evil eye, just award for the evil eye, just for extra good luck on the rest of the trip. But the food, the people, climate, everything. We're gonna go see the birthplace of the Olympics. Super excited. Temple of Zeus is over there past these trees. I'm hoping that we can make our way over there because it looks astounding. We're talking about like all the ceremonies and things that used to go on here. And honestly, I mean, this is just absolutely rules. This was a temple as well. There was a temple on the hill over there for another one of the gods. Man, this place is amazing. Just the history Temple of Zeus over here. The one we're going to in a little bit is older than the Parthenon. So like this is just ancient stuff. So this right here was the torch lighting area for the ancient Olympic Games. You have these monuments here, but the semicircle up here is where they would light the torch. Awesome. So over here up along the retaining wall where that metal is, back in the day, they used to have, that was the wall of shame for cheaters, we just learned. So they would have statues of prominent cheaters. And then over here, they would have statues of like victors. And it was to like, hey, don't be these guys, be these guys. I can't imagine a bigger, like, flex than being like, oh, you cheated at my game, so I'm gonna make a statue of you and like carve your name into the base and say like, Frank cheated, don't be like this guy, and then just immortalized forever in the history books as like Frank the cheater. Oh my God, what a burn. What a burn. I love it. So decent rooms. Lauren's in the shower. This is super cool. Oh, ashtray. Alright, here's our view. Wow, Greece is awesome. So we spent the night in Olympia, which is 100,000,000% my favorite place that we've been on the trip so far. Hopped back in the bus this morning, bright and early, and we are on our way to a couple different cities. I'll put the names of the cities, or I'll try to remember to put the names of the cities in the description as we go through, because there's no way I'm going to remember how to pronounce them right now. But we're on our way to Athens. We have about, I want to say like 6 hours. We're basically crossing. I'll also try to put like our map on like where we're going in there, but we're basically crossing the entirety of Greece vertically. So from one coast to the other. It's exciting stuff. We're stopping now at a little gas station, and you can see there's our bus. Beautiful Grecian mountains. Really cool hill behind me. I'm gonna catch up to Lauren now though, okay? So there's the Lion Gate right there. It's that triangle right there. And I'm going to walk up to the ancient seat of power. Alright, we're back. We're at the Epidurus Amphitheater. It's super cool. It's one of those places where you can go in and like on one end of it say something like whisper and it'll be heard way on the other end of the amphitheater. We were just told, our tour guide said that we can't sing there anymore. Not that I would be singing anyway, but I guess some tourists kind of ruined it for everyone because they were singing things that he said were very inappropriate. And so they banned the practice altogether because they couldn't get it to stop. So it'll still be fine. Like, talking is fine. All right, looks like we're off. All right, I'm giving it a shot. It's way the fuck up there. Whew. Do it in real time, everybody. it's super chill up here, actually. Like, the wind is nice. You get this stunning view of this Grecian valley just covered in these trees. And seriously, like, I'm not sure if this video is giving you like the scale, but this amphitheater is massive. Like, I'm high up. I'm probably 100 feet in the air, if not more. Like, I'm way up here. I'm a little interested to see down, just because everything's slanted so angularly. It's like way different than American builds, because they needed to build it to stop water pooling. So all the water runs down. So it's slanted in such a way that it does that naturally. Super cool. So I think one thing that I'd love to be different with these tours is like more time at these places. Because I'd love, honestly, to just sit here and just be here for a while. But you can't, because it's like, oh, you have 5 minutes to get back to the bus. You have 10 minutes of free time here. So I do want to come back to Greece, though. Greece has been just so interesting from a cultural perspective and a sightseeing perspective. I really can't stress that enough of like how beautiful it has been. So for all the folks from Greece, I mean, I gotta hand it to you. It's been amazing. Also, as I'm making my way down, for those of you that may be wondering up to this point, I'm not sure if I actually mentioned it. I've mentioned that we're on a tour of Italy and Greece, and I'm sure you've noticed by now that Lauren hasn't really been in this one at all. Lauren, I won't name the company or anything like that, but Lauren actually put this tour together. And so we've been with a group of people just knocking this tour out. And so I've been a little, my usual job when we're out here is the documentarian. So I've just been out here doing the thing, making sure we have coverage of all of the stuff that we're doing. Trying my best not to put in any other people that are on the tour and all that stuff. But Lauren is here. She's enjoying the trip just as much as I am. But that's the reason why it's mostly been me, and why we'll probably end up having this be mostly voiceover. Just because Lauren and I are together right now, she's just otherwise occupied. But that's why, in case you were wondering. Nothing major. She's still here. Everything's still good. She's just busy. While I'm goofing off with my camera, apparently. All right, so I'm here at the Corinth Canal, which is awesome. Check this out. So we made it to a Grecian beach. This is cool. Okay, so we're back in Athens after a night at maybe the worst hotel ever, Hotel Galaxy. It was miserable. I don't know, I'll maybe talk about it later. But we're doing a really, really cool tour. We're basically taking a sightseeing tour of the city. And the first stop behind me is the stadium that was built, I believe, our tour guide said in the 1800s, the late 1800s, to host the first modern Olympics. It's a stadium that he said seats 60,000, and this is cool as hell. It's this massive arena. This is so cool. Yeah.
No photos of that to us.
So we're in the Acropolis Museum, and so pretty much everything in here has been taken directly from, I mean, obviously the Acropolis. So all the stuff has been taken, like all the historical records and all that, just for preservation's sake and put here in the museum. So this is, I mean, like really, really, really cool. There's so much art here. I'm super excited to show everybody. What it'd be like to just like walk through one of these old ancient cities back when they were in their heyday. So cool. can see this museum is built on top of what appears to be the old city that was on the base of the Acropolis. But we have all these exterior buildings, of course, because ancient cities, you can't just demolish everything and then build over it. You have to literally, they just literally build over it. That's what they did for thousands of years. And so we're sitting on, I think our tour guide at one point said we're sitting on like the fifth layer of a lot of these places, and like Rome and Greece and Athens and all that. So it's like he's saying literally every time they have any sort of new build, like they're trying to expand the metro right now in parts of Italy, and every single time it's like every couple of feet they hit like pottery or some 2,000-year-old remains of what used to be a house or something just silly like that, and they have to stop the archaeologists and see if it's of any sort of historical importance, because like if you hit you can't just build like a metro through something that would later turn out to be like some great king or royalty or whatever, like their stable or something. But this is a super cool museum. I like it. They have a cafe that we just chilled out for a bit, and then this huge outdoor seating area that overlooks or underlooks the Parthenon, which again, it's just so cool and way bigger than you'd think, I guess, just from the photos. So I don't know if it's giving its feel, but it's really big. Cool day. Today is our last day with the trip. We have our last day. Tonight we're doing something called night. Lauren can so much about this trip that she's taking her well-deserved day off, and I'm taking over with the group doing what's called a Greek night. So I honestly have no idea what it is. Neither does Lauren. But it says there's going to be, it's described as food, feta, and fun. So we'll see. So this is our view from Greek night. Good Lord. So that's Greek night. It was actually really cool. The food was amazing. I got the best meatballs I've ever had in my entire life here. What a trip. Holy hell. All we have left is to go home at this point, which I'm not looking 100% forward to with the travel and all that stuff, but wow, what a trip. This Greece, Italy, always amazing. But this is our first time in Greece, and I know I've talked about that a couple of times already, I think anyway. But Greece is just on another level. The people, the food, the climate, the cities, the country. Just, I'm speechless when it comes to like how amazing this country is. Here's Athens behind me. I just can't think, and honestly, I can't think of a better way to cap off this trip than this Greek night. The hospitality here has just been so good, and the people here, like I said, are just amazing. And I feel like I'm rambling now, but I've had such a good time in Greece, and I can't wait to come back. Seriously, like, wow! I just can't express enough how in awe I am of this country. This is why we travel. right? To experience these sorts of places. And Greece is just one of those places where it's like you have to take a minute to acknowledge how amazing it is, and make plans to come back. This has been so cool. I guess that's it. Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow at the airport. We're traveling to Frankfurt and then all the way to Denver, and then from Denver to Reno. So it's going to be a long day, but I'm not going to let the travel day get to me after this amazing experience that we've had. What a country, seriously. Huge shout out to Zafira Farm for this amazing night. Buy their stuff, everybody. This is amazing.